Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a DIY for you that I'm actually wearing, and it is these squishy earrings. Now if you just look at these, they are supposed to be little jelly beans. I feel like they look like almost like pink and blue macaroni, but I love them so much. Like, look at their cute little pieces, and you get to wear them. Like, I don't know what it is about them, they're just so cute. Anyway, I came up with this idea because I was in Claire's recently and they had squishy earrings in there, and I was like, what a genius idea. I have some earring kind of findings at home which I got from my like charm bit, so I was like, if I go home I have all the things to make them, so this is how that happened. I'm also wearing this new t-shirt today that I got from Primark. It's a little Pasheen top and it's just so cute. It's full of like all these little stripes and it's got like all these frilly little edges, and I just love it so much. Like, Primark at the moment has so many cute Pasheen things in and just so many other cute things in that I'm almost tempted to go there and buy some cute stuff and like show it on my channel. Let me know, by the way, if that's something that you want to see, as obviously I've never done anything like that before. But yeah, now I live pretty close to a Primark, so it could just be a possibility. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on and just get into the tutorial. Get into the tutorial on how I made these little guys.
Okay, so to start off with the tutorial, I took a piece of memory foam and I just took a piece about 2 inches by 2 inches square and I cut off another little bit. What I then did was took my scissors and rounded it off into a little semicircle shape, and then I just kept cutting away until it was really rounded out with all rounded edges. I then took the piece in my hand and folded it backwards, and with my scissors I cut out a middle part so that it kind of turned into like that macaroni type shape, and then I just focused my scissors on smoothing out that edge to make sure it was nice and rounded, kind of like a jelly bean macaroni type shape where it almost looks like a rounded tube. I basically just went back in with my scissors and kept going over and over until I was really happy with the smoothness and the size of the shape. I made 2 of these in total, as you can see here, but I did only film one on camera for you as I just did the exact same. To make them have a little loop, I just took a little kind of ring. I don't know what you call this, like a ring when you do charms and stuff. What is that called? I don't know, but it's like a little mini hoop, and I opened it up and just popped it inside of the foam and pushed it through. I then secured it and pulled it round so that the bit with the opening was inside the foam. What I then did was painted the whole entire thing in this blue slick paint, and the other one I painted in pink slick paint. And the reason that I did it in slick paint rather than puffy paint was just because I had this colour already mixed up that I wanted to use, rather than going in with puffy paints and stuff like that. So long as you're using fabric paints, it will be absolutely fine. As you can see, when I got to the very top of the jelly bean, I just posted it onto a paintbrush so that I was able to get to the very top without getting it all over my hands. On the second one, as you can see here, I'm just using the colour Light Pink by Tulip in the slick version as well, and I just did this in the exact same way as I did the blue one. Once the paint was fully dry, of course, I then went ahead and painted on a little face, like I do with absolutely everything, as I feel this just makes it so much cuter, so much more exciting, and why wouldn't you put a face on something? Like, honestly. So what I then did was obviously took this tiny little paintbrush that I usually use instead of dotting tools now, and I just took some black fabric paint and painted on the little face. I also then took some white fabric paint and added some highlight to each of the eyes, and then I went in with some pink fabric paint and just added some blush either side of the eyes. For the pink one's face, I did this in the exact same way as the blue one. I was going to do just like an ordinary smile, but then I decided it didn't look kind of excited enough for a little jelly bean, so I just made the face like the other one that I did on the blue one after I realised that I wanted it to look a little bit more excited. To add blush on this one, however, I used red fabric paint, as the pink was obviously the colour that I used for the jelly bean, so it wouldn't have stood out. And then I added a little bit on the inside of the mouth to act as a little tongue. Once the faces were all fully dry, I then took another little one of those rings. Oh, I think they're called jump rings. Jump rings, that sounds about right. But I basically took a little one of these, opened it up, popped it on the hoop that I popped inside of the jelly bean, and then I just hooked on one of the earring findings and secured it. These little earring findings I actually got in a set with all my jump rings and little eye pins and stuff like that from eBay, so I already had them hanging around, but I know they're super cheap to get in craft stores. But once they were attached, they were fully complete, ready to squish and wear.
So yeah, as you can see, I have them in now and I just love them. Their little faces are so cute, and obviously you can squish them. Like, this is so distracting because you just kind of want to like walk around squishing them and you kind of look like a bit of a weirdo. I mean, you don't look the most sane with jelly beans in your ears, but it's okay, we don't care. We like what we like. I quite like these. I could jingle around with them in my ears all day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, as it helps me to gauge what type of videos that you want to see in the future. Let me know, by the way, if you want me to see like what cute stuff and everything like that I can buy and find in Primark, as I would like to do a video on it. Just a bit unsure if you would want to see it or whether, yeah, it's even worth doing. I don't know. I just want an excuse to buy cute stuff like this because so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, anything like that, please comment them down below, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye 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 bye. Just have one little cute little clip.